like that, I definitely wouldn't be working in this place.
Can you believe that Mr. Fairfax was once engaged to Audrey Rochester, and then he dumped her for Blanche? I mean, can you imagine the two of them meeting here at Shady Acres after all this time? She still has an engagement ring, you know. How'd you find that out? She showed it to me and warned me to watch out for men with money.
I just wish she stayed with her Eddie, because now she's making eyes at Stanley.
Girls, did you see Mrs. Fairfax's necklace? I can't believe she would wear it out to dinner while in the country. Who's going to appreciate it?
She's just showing off her riches to put the rest of us in our place. I'm afraid I'm not too fond of her.
None of us are, Beth. Did you see Chef LaRoche tonight? After the mouse incident, Mrs. Fairfax refused to eat his food. That's why they went out to dinner tonight. LaRoche has been ranting and raving around the kitchen, sharpening all of his knives. Mrs. Clifford had to try to smooth the ruffled feathers.
Old couple Branham didn't seem to have any trouble with their meal. Whatever they didn't eat, they stuffed into their pockets.
Well, I must have eaten the silverware glasses too, because when I cleared off the table after dinner, they were missing.
I'm curious about this guest Basil calls Mr. X. He keeps appearing and disappearing at the oddest time. He never speaks, does he? Good evening.
Speaking of tips, Mrs. Fairfax gave me 1 rotten quarter for bringing her an extra pillow and blanket for her nap this afternoon. So much for saving for that new dress I was hoping to buy. Shh, it's the Fairfaxes. It's almost 11.
Edward, are you coming inside? It's a bit chilly out and night air is not good for my complexion. What are you running out there? It's late.
I can't seem to find my pocket watch. It must have fallen out back in the taxi.
The pocket watch I had engraved for your birthday? Oh, for heaven's sakes, go and try to catch that before it takes off. That watch is irreplaceable.
Mrs. Fairfax, I brought you some tea. I prepared it especially for you. LaRoche's request.
Tea. Love relish prepared it, did you? In that filthy, mouse-infested kitchen of yours, I suppose? Well, no, thank you. I don't want any tea.
No, ma'am, I prepared it for you. LaRoche asked me to as a gesture of kindness.
But then I do suppose a cup of tea would be nice before bed.
Sorry, Mrs. Fairfax. I let you to come in. You frighten me. Mrs. Fairfax. Mrs. Fairfax. Mrs. Fairfax. Oh no! What do I do? Blanche, I couldn't seem to find my pocket. What's the matter? Mrs. Fairfax, I think she did.